Hi guys, I know this is a really quick review, at least a quick posting of a review compared to what it was last time. I wanted to do one every week, but I just did one yesterday and I'm doing another one again. So this time mine is going to kind of be on a skincare staple of mine. Very, very good product, very widely known within the world. I think anyone who doesn't know about this product, I don't know where you've been living, maybe under a rock, but you need to try it or go research more about it because it is an awesome product, and I've been a faithful user for a few years now. So the product is the Nivea Creme. This one is a 2-ounce tube, and it's the exact same formula that's what's usually in a tin or a container. Very, very thick white cream. Very, very thick. I use this on everything from my hands, feet, elbows. I do use it sometimes around my eyes and my nose. I tend to get dry eyes. I have no idea why, but my nose is very dry usually because of my allergies. So I do tend to use that quite often on the body, at least, not necessarily on the face because it is quite thick. In the winter time sometimes I'll just load everywhere with Nivea Creme, but as it's getting warmer out with the spring this summer, I definitely don't recommend using too much of it. It can get quite greasy if you're not careful. I also do have it in a little tin, or I guess a little jar, and this is, I don't even know, 0.5 fluid ounces. Get to focus there. I don't think it's going to focus. I think I got this at the dollar store, and sorry, this tube I think was about $5, if I'm correct. $5 at Shoppers Drug Mart. You can get it at Rexall, London Drugs, I think even Zellers, any type of drugstore, whatever. Then there's the Nivea Creme jar here, and it's a bigger size. This one actually sits on my dresser in my bedroom. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it, and I love it. It has a really distinct smell. I don't know if I can explain it. It's a distinct smell like Noxzema in that you'll always remember it when it comes to, somebody saying Nivea. You'll say, oh, I remember that smell. It doesn't smell anything like Noxzema, but it's so hard to describe. I think it smells a little bit feminine, kind of medicinal though. But yeah, I personally love it. You can get it in these jars. You can get it in a tube, or you can also get it in a tin. From what I know, it's really hard to find in the US, the tin. It's quite big. It's about, I think, 13 ounces or something like that. Quite heavy. It is a pain in the butt usually, for at least me. It can get dirty very quickly. And the tin itself, I mean, supposedly it's a different formula. Like, supposedly there's ones from, these ones are all from Mexico, by the way. Supposedly there's ones made in Mexico, ones made in Germany, and ones made in, I think, Thailand. And so yeah, I don't know the difference. I've heard the German formula is a lot better if you're going to be using it on your face. I've never noticed the difference. Even when I've used the tin, it still felt like the exact same to me. So yeah, I definitely think that you guys should at least go out and try it, regardless of if it's one from Germany or made in Mexico. It doesn't really matter. They're the same formulas basically, and they have the exact same smell too. So yeah, like I said, I've used this on pretty much whole body. I have used it on my lips before. I heard it was a good moisturizing treatment for lips. I don't know how much I agree with that. It definitely looked weird because it's quite, sorry, I have an itchy nose. It's quite white when you put it on your lips, but it's not that bad. It's just weird to put a really thick body lotion on your lips. I don't really know if I'd recommend it. I love Vaseline. Maybe I'll do another review for Vaseline here. I think you guys are going to be able to notice I use like really traditional staple products that I believe everyone should at least have one of in their medicine cabinet or on their shelf or something like that. So maybe I'll do a review for Vaseline next, who knows. But yeah, anyways, back to the Nivea Creme. I personally really love the tube. I keep this pretty much in my bathroom. I might have one in my purse as well. This one is for a purse. You could even stick this in a clutch as well too. I'm a big fan of finding smaller versions of things. And plus at the dollar store for $1, why not? But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I have heard people say that they need to order it online depending on where you are. In Canada it's pretty widely available. They do have a version called Nivea Soft Cream or Nivea Soft, I can't remember. And it is a lighter version. It doesn't have the same smell, and to me I think it's personally a completely different product. It's really great for areas where you need lighter moisturization. Like this is quite thick. So I don't know. I've heard people using it on their face. Don't know if I would really recommend that, but I do sometimes use the Nivea around my eyes, so I know that area isn't, you know, prone to breakouts or anything like that. But yeah. Anyways, kind of babbling on. I definitely recommend you guys go out and try the Nivea Creme. If you can't find it in your drugstore, I'm sure you can order it online. You may even try the Canada drugstore. I think it's well.ca, W-E-L-L.ca. They have all the Canadian products, and it's nice because we get free shipping here in Canada, but I think it's not too bad if you won't wanting it shipped to the States. And I do believe there's Nivea Creme on there. Don't quote me on that. If I can, I'll add a link to the sidebar of whichever way it is, I don't know. I'll add a link to the sidebar of the page that you can get Nivea Creme on. But please go out and try it. It's super cheap. It works super well. And if you're suffering from dry skin, or it's just that time of year where things tend to dry out and you don't have as much moisture, give the Nivea Creme a go. Yeah, anyways, I want to thank everyone again for being my subscribers. Really appreciate it. And hopefully I can keep videos coming on a more regular basis. That would be really nice. Anyways, thanks guys.